Good morning, wonderful people. Good morning to you all, wherever you are. Good morning and happy new year. Welcome to the first ever voiceover on my channel. Yeah, so Nelly here. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you or taking you through how far we have come. So these videos, we have videos I recorded last year when I started my living room or my living room renovation. Okay, so this was how we started, by removing things, clearing the whole space. There is no form of renovation that is easy. You might plan it and it will look, oh, it's just simple, but at the end of the day, by the time you begin to get into it, you will discover that there is no form of renovation that is easy. So we started by removing everything, clearing the space, because the walls needed to be screeded. Okay, so they needed to screed the wall because the wall in my house, or the wall of my house, is very rough. So they had to scrape the wall, because it's test coat basically. So for you to scrape test coat, you have to scrape the test coat, the teeth, because it has sharp teeth. So they needed to scrape it, and then screed the wall. So that was what we were starting to do. So this day, the people that were supposed to screed the wall just came in, and we're trying to move things away to clear the space for them to start doing their work. So that is where we are right about now. So welcome. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Okay, give this video a massive thumbs up, and share my videos with your family and friends as always, because you're going to be enjoying wonderful content on this channel. So we start removing everything, and then they started the work, and here the work was done, because they actually primed the wall. They did it twice. They did first layer and then the second layer to get a very fine finishing. And after they finished it, you had to allow this wall for at least 2 days to dry before doing anything. And everywhere already turned out messy. And this was just only the TV point. Now, as you can see, the amount of dust everywhere, and the rest of the house was also going through scraping. Okay, and it was raining on this day, guys. It rained till December. If you've seen that vlogmas where I showed you guys, it was raining. It rained, and we are still having a matan even up till now. So they finally came to mount the TV shelf, and then, as you can see, is the furniture guy that is mounting the TV shelf. So they were looking out for the height, everything to be balanced, so that it will not be bent at the end of the day. They finally figured it out, and then they mounted it. If you ask me how they managed to hang this thing like this, honestly, without breaking the wall, I cannot even tell you how they managed to do it, but they did it, and it is mounted. So over here we are painting as the stuff on the wall is going on. My ceiling is actually black and white, and then we decided to paint everything white. So my painter just started painting the ceiling, priming it first, because that black, it took a lot of recoating before we were able to cover those black lines on the ceiling. I didn't like the pattern that the ceiling is white and black, so I wanted to cover everything. And over here is my help in the kitchen, my girl. She comes over, is somebody that comes over to help me clean the house 3 times a week. So she's so happy when you're filming her. So so after the TV shelf was mounted, the guy that the people that screeded this wall initially did not come back. Once you paid them, that's how. So I had to call this other person, was another person, to come and screed just the shelf. As you can see, you keep spending money and all of that, but we talked about it. But at the end of the day, they did not show up the day they were supposed to show up for the screeding of this shelf. So I had to call this person and pay this person extra to do it. So after they've already mounted this TV shelf, screeded the wall, because the engineer was not there on that day, the lines or the the lines for the cables to pass through, the wires and everything was not done. So he had to come and then start breaking the wall again to pass in the trunking and everything where the cables can pass in through. So that is what they did. That's what he's doing here. And then here is my painter also painting this is the children's bookshelf. So see painting it. So I called in these people, professional people, what they call themselves, painters, to paint the house, to give me their budget. And they came. When they came, the budget they gave me was like, I don't know, it was so much. So I didn't know what to do, because that the house is big. It would take a lot of painting to cover up this house. So the budget they gave me was so much, and I ended up using my security. He told me he was going to do it, and then I just decided to try him, though I've seen him do little painting here and there. So he told me he was going to do it, and I gave him the job. And as you can see, he did amazing. Like, for somebody who is painting professionally like this, or a very big space like this for the very first time, he did great, and I gave it to him. He tried. So everything was coming together beautifully. As you can see, the white just changed the whole game. Like, white is such a beautiful color. It's just outstanding. Any space that has white, that is white, or white background space, whatever you put there will just pop. And that is what this white painting was doing for me. And as a content creator, you just want your pictures, the quality of your video, if you want to elevate or take the quality of your video from 0 to 100, just give your space that's TLC of painting it white, and it will be outstanding. It's very, very classy, and I love it so much. It came out so beautifully. And over here, why is everything? My kids already came back from school, and then we had to make dinner, okay, because we are renovating or working does not mean that we are not going to eat. So we still find a way to make things work, because my kids needs to eat, the people working for me needs to eat. I had a lot of people in my house, but maybe you guys will not see them, but a lot of people were in my house. And then Destiny just came back from school. As you can see, she's still wearing her uniform. There was no privacy for her to change, because both rooms were still going through painting. So she had to wear her uniform, her sportswear, to the kitchen to help me, prepare for dinner. And honestly, at this point, I was not even feeling myself. I was not very strong, but I had to do what I had to do. So she was here helping me, and we're just chit-chatting, catching up on how was school and how the day went for her. And we're here catching up. Whilst we are talking, NEPA just took the lights, Nigerian factor, and immediately the inverter was switched on. And then that's it. Destiny managed to prepare everything for dinner. We're actually making porridge yam, yeah. And as you can see behind her, all the things we got from the yearly contribution videos you guys must have seen were still packed. Nowhere to even place them yet, because everywhere was still jam-packed with stuff. Everything was messy. We're moving things from here to here, so it was just okay there for now, or at that time, because it's no longer there now, guys. Yeah, so that's how it was going. And then the yam was ready. It was so delicious. And then, as you can see, the living room, everywhere was coming together. My goodness, why is it just so beautiful? And you cannot believe me that what I have there right now is just one white light, and it's just shining everywhere. And my girl was inside cleaning. It's just the normal renovation site or renovation space, how it's going. And then here is my security also painting the door, just recoating it, retouching it with fresh coat of paint. And then the wallpaper guy continued to do his work, covering the walls with the wallpaper. And I love the color of this wallpaper. It's just like very light white, okay, or off white. You can barely see it that there is wallpaper there. And I love how everything was coming together or turned out. And that is it, guys. So he was applying the wallpaper. I was thinking, I thought this wallpaper would just be a day work, but do you believe that to put up this wallpaper here, the lounge and my bedroom, it took up to 3 days. The 3 days was even very late in the night. So all this work took a toll on me. Honestly, took a toll, because when I started planning this thing, I didn't know it was going to take this long. But you know how you plan things, you just, now I know that when I'm planning things and it's like maybe everybody's telling you it's 2 days, just make it 1 week and just forget it. So over here, the electrician was trying to connect the light, power the TV shelves, making sure that the wires, and putting up the lights. Okay, so yeah, that is what is going on here. So at this point, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. It's really go a long way to help us now that we are monetized here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. I always appreciate, every one of you that keep coming back to watch my videos. God bless you. God cause his face to shine on you. Thank you guys so very much. And over here, as you can see, this is my bedroom, also undergoing paintings. So like I said, it's basically everywhere around this house. We painted the rooms, we painted the living room, we painted the dining area, we also painted the roof of the kitchen. And then, because it's not been long I did my pantry, so it didn't need much touching. Okay, I even painted the corridor and the lobby. I also painted all of that, even though right now as I'm talking, the work is not done. But when you talk about renovation, it's just a gradual process. Just do it bit by bit. I just did this much as I could do it. But yeah, that is it, and the work is turning out fine. And over here, as you can see, we finally powered the TV shelf and it came out. It was amazing. Like, oh my goodness, at this point that they powered this shelf, all the stress I was going through immediately disappeared. I felt this life. I felt this life. Okay, so, yeah, it was so beautiful. The what is it called, the warm light was beautiful. Initially that day I was not buying into it, I was not into it at all. But right now, like, it was one of the best decisions to get the warm light. It was beautiful, and the shelf looked outstanding. As you can see, everywhere is blue, because when my husband came back and saw what we were doing, he decided that we should also change all the wall brackets because they were old. Since we're trying to do everything new, we should change the wall brackets. So he brought wall brackets, and the wall brackets he brought, everything was blue. And yeah, everything was blue. That is why you can see everywhere blue, because the light on the shelf is actually warm light. Okay, and over here is my security painting, or my painter painting the kitchen roof, because I told you guys that this place had water problems, so we managed to fix it, and then we had to paint it. Yeah, so that's how everything turned out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next video very soon. Bye, ciao.